And the breaking news that's coming in, Mehul Choksi hearing has now been adjourned till tomorrow. However, he's also been told to be present before the magistrate today at 4 p.m. Dominican time. He will be presented before the magistrate. It seems that the lawyers are saying the hearing is going in the right direction, but we're also being told, as we are giving you this update, that the court has ordered today he shall be taken to the magistrate today itself. He will be presented before the magistrate today, and further proceedings will be according to what the magistrate says. Mehul Choksi's hearing adjourned for tomorrow. And we're also being told the court for the present moment has not passed an order. They have said he will be presented before the magistrate today and Choksi will be presented at the Dominican court. They are not a party in the case, is what certain details coming from Vijay Agarwal, the lawyer who shall be joining us shortly. But the breaking news update that's coming in first, the East Caribbean Supreme Court hearing has been adjourned for tomorrow. And the second update that we can also tell our viewers right now, the court has ordered he will be taken at 4 p.m. Dominican time in front of a magistrate. This is what the order of the court is. Further proceedings will be according to what the magistrate says. To put that into perspective and to get an understanding of what is happening in the Dominican court, we shall also be joined by lawyer Vijay Agarwal in just a short while from now. But the breaking news update, as the East Caribbean Supreme Court will continue hearing the matter tomorrow. Today, Mehul Choksi is also going to be produced before a magistrate. It's possible this is similar to what happens in Indian courts when before a magistrate, Mehul Choksi will be able to give out details about what he wants to say. He's already told the East Caribbean Supreme Court he believes he's a victim, he was abducted, he wants to for safety have his own security, and he's also comfortable going back to Antigua. But what is the true side? What is India doing there in the Dominican court? What is the Dominican prosecution is saying is also very important to see. As the East Caribbean Supreme Court had a 4-hour marathon hearing today, our reporters have been unprecedentedly giving out details and also telling us it's unprecedented that the East Caribbean Supreme Court will give out details that one should not be reporting from outside the courtroom, which is what viewers happened today. To put into perspective, today's hearing is extremely crucial. First, we've got all the elements here. It's turned out to be a thriller of a case that we've also been reporting on. Whether it's Mehul Choksi's wife, Mrs. Mehul Choksi, Preeti Choksi, speaking to us and stating that the mystery woman is someone who was known to Mehul Choksi from August last year, and it seems that she believes it was she who abducted her husband and he had injuries on his body. But whether it's the Indian side who's clearly been there, who's present there with the CBI DIG and has put out papers showing the red corner notice and the other details, the Interpol details of Mehul Choksi's demand for extradition and also deputation now. The jet, that Indian jet, is also currently present there. Whether it's the thriller of the political face-off that has started in both the island nations of Antigua and Dominica, this is slowly coming to be one thriller that needs to end a closure. And the most Let's first go across to a reaction that's also coming in from Mehul Choksi's lawyer Vijay Agarwal, who spoke a short while ago. Let's listen into what he has said.
कोर्ट में ऑर्डर ये हुआ है कि मजिस्ट्रेट साहब के सामने उनको दोबारा आज 4 बजे डोमिनिकन टाइम के हिसाब से पेश किया जाएगा और उसके बाद फिर मजिस्ट्रेट साहब क्या ऑर्डर करते हैं उस पर डिपेंड होकर कल कोर्ट में बात की जाएगी। तो इसका मतलब केस बिल्कुल ठीक डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है, क्योंकि हमारा केस ये था कि डोमिनिकन पुलिस ने इलीगैलिटी कमिट की है, इनको कोर्ट के सामने पेश नहीं किया। तो अब कोर्ट ने बोला बिल्कुल ठीक बात है, तो इनको कोर्ट के सामने पेश किया जाना चाहिए और हमारा स्टैंड इससे प्रूव हो गया कि उनको 72 आवर्स में कोर्ट में पेश करना था, जो कि उन्होंने अभी तक नहीं किया। तो जज साहब ने कहा इस इरेगुलरिटी को ठीक करें, तो मेरे हिसाब से ये हुआ है। कोर्ट में ऑर्डर ये हुआ है कि मजिस्ट्रेट साहब के सामने उनको दोबारा आज 4 बजे डोमिनिकन टाइम के हिसाब से पेश किया जाएगा और उसके बाद फिर मजिस्ट्रेट साहब क्या ऑर्डर करते हैं उस पर डिपेंड होकर कल कोर्ट में बात की जाएगी। तो इसका मतलब केस बिल्कुल ठीक डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है, क्योंकि हमारा केस ये था कि डोमिनिकन पुलिस ने इलीगैलिटी कमिट की है, इनको कोर्ट के सामने पेश नहीं किया। तो अब कोर्ट ने बोला बिल्कुल ठीक बात है, तो इनको कोर्ट के सामने पेश किया जाना चाहिए। और हमारा स्टैंड इससे प्रूव हो गया कि उनको 72 आवर्स में कोर्ट में पेश करना था, जो कि उन्होंने अभी तक नहीं किया। तो जज साहब ने कहा इस इरेगुलरिटी को ठीक करें, तो मेरे हिसाब से ये हुआ है।
And the breaking news the breaking news alert that Republic TV is now getting for our viewers, as the hearing has been adjourned for tomorrow, lawyer Vijay Agarwal also tells us that Mehul Choksi today at 4 o'clock Dominican time is going to be produced before the magistrate. He's going to join us shortly on Republic TV in an exclusive chat to give us reasons as to why he'll be produced before the magistrate. He also tells us that for now, the East Caribbean Supreme Court has said that the hearing will be adjourned for tomorrow. What will happen likely tomorrow? Is it going to be a likely scenario where the hearing is going to be heard for another marathon day before the judge comes to an understanding and an order is dictated out? There was a lot of confusion today because what was happening. Even the Zoom hearing that was there, where Mehul Choksi also joined from a Zoom hearing, he also admitted and told the court that he believed he was the victim. He showed his injury marks and said he wants to go back to Antigua. He said he wants to pay for his own security. But then breaking news, it's also coming in. The Dominican prosecution had said they believe Mehul Choksi needs to be deported back to India. As we continue waiting for all the proceedings and we continue waiting to get an update from what's been happening inside the courtroom, we're also being told in an unprecedented hearing, the judge had stated there will be a gag order on the reporting of the case from even outside the courtroom. So even though we have the largest contingent of reporters giving us updates, it's been said that even from outside the courtroom there should be less reporting should be done. But let's tell you viewers, Choksi is going to be produced in the court today. This is in the Dominican Magistrate Court. He will be possibly charged for illegal entry, has to be seen. The court is to charge Choksi on Dominica entry. How did he enter Dominica? While the one theory is of abduction, the other theory is also to be seen whether he came there to escape to Cuba. We should also be trying to get an alert on that. And let's also tell you, Ronaldo, who's coming live with us, was inside the courtroom to give us more details about what really happened inside the courtroom. We're also going to be told right now that Choksi matter will continue tomorrow. His hearing will continue tomorrow. The media has been told a gag order, don't report on the proceedings, and all this is coming when we've already told you that this case has taken on a very clear turn of political face-off in both the case, in both Antigua and in Dominica. So as I continue, let me also go across to Niranjan, who continues to be with us. Niranjan, it's so clear that 4 p.m. today he's going to be produced before the magistrate's court. It could possibly be to understand and get an understanding of how he really came to Dominica. We also have to remember that this could also be on those charges that he said that he doesn't feel safe in police custody in Dominica.
Rhythm, before I just tell you, there's been a development, and I'm just sending you a Zoom link for Mr. Vijay Agarwal. But more importantly, I think, I just happened to speak to the reporter who was inside the courtroom. Ronaldo was there. Ronaldo will be joining us live on top of 11 p.m. and after your conversation with Vijay Agarwal. But Ronaldo also said a couple of things. She said that the Choksi matter will continue tomorrow. And she said that Mehul Choksi has been ordered by the judge to be charged by the magistrate for illegal entry into Dominica. And the court has asked for him to be charged on his entry into Dominica. And very interestingly, the media has been asked not to report on the proceedings inside the court today. Media has been asked not to report anything. And Choksi will be produced before the magistrate at around 4 p.m. local time in Dominica. And he will be produced in court today, and the hearing itself will continue tomorrow is what we have heard. And that is the breaking news update. I'd like to hand it back to you for now to see what more you're picking up. And we have Mr. Vijay Agarwal joining us live as we stay non-stop on the story, covering every breaking aspect of it.
Yes. Niranjan, as we are waiting for Vijay Agarwal to be with us, this is a very interesting update that you are giving me. So you're giving us. So let me just quickly try and dissect that for our viewers before we go back to what really happened in the hearing today. Our reporter Ronaldo now tells us. Rhonda Luke is in fact live from Dominica with us. Rhonda, if you can give us an update of what happened inside.
The matter was heard for the past 4 hours. However, the judge strictly ordered that much information cannot be revealed on the matter by the local media. However, I can report that Choksi will be brought. She ordered that Mr. Choksi be brought before the magistrate court, where he will be charged with illegal entry. So she has ordered that for no later than 4 p.m. at the close date of the court, that he be brought before the court to be charged for illegal entry. And we await to see whether or not Mr. Choksi or his team will appear for that charge to be read.
Rhonda, if you can also give us, Ronaldo, if you can also tell us some details, like you telling us that there are certain things you can't report on. We respect that and understand that. And might I also say that the reporters who are reporting for Republic TV are doing a magnificent job in Dominica, because in unprecedented hearings like these, when you're also being told by the Supreme Court at the East Caribbean Supreme Court not to be reporting and yet to come out and to be able to give the finer details of what's happening inside is truly marvelous. So as we thank you for being with us, I also want to ask you, Ronaldo, the court has also given out something that Niranjan was telling us about Choksi, who will be charged for illegal entry into Dominica.
Yes. So his attorneys argued that he did not enter Dominica illegally. He was actually kidnapped and brought to Dominica. However, the police is stating that he entered our shores illegally. And the attorney is stating that if he did enter the shores illegally, he was to be charged within 72 hours upon entry into Dominica for such crime. And that has not been